The cafe on Queen Street was full of noise, warmth, and the smell of fresh coffee. Yet one man sat in the corner feeling colder than the winter outside. Daniel Cross, CEO of one of Canada's fastest-growing tech companies, stared at his untouched cup. His phone kept lighting up with messages, but none of them mattered. Deals, meetings, numbers. He had won everything he once dreamed of, yet somehow lost the feeling of being alive. He had come here to escape the glass towers and the constant pressure. But silence followed him like a shadow. He rubbed his eyes, exhausted, when a small voice broke through the fog. "Are you okay, sir?" Daniel looked up, surprised. A little girl, no more than 8, stood beside his table. Her winter jacket was too big for her, and her cheeks were red from the cold. She held a hot chocolate in both hands like it was something precious. Behind her, a tired-looking woman watched nervously, ready to apologize. For a moment, Daniel didn't know how to answer. No one had asked him that in years. People asked what he needed, what he wanted, what he decided, but never how he was. He forced a smile, but it cracked. "I think I forgot how to be okay," he said quietly. The girl tilted her head, thinking hard, then slid into the chair across from him without asking. "My dad says when you feel lonely, you should talk to someone, even a stranger," she said. "It makes the heavy stuff lighter." Daniel felt something shift in his chest. He nodded, unsure why his eyes burned. The girl's mother approached, embarrassed. But Daniel waved her over. "Please," he said, "let her stay. I think she's helping me more than she knows." They talked about simple things: school, snow days, favorite cartoons, the best places to get donuts in Toronto. Daniel laughed, a real laugh, for the first time in months. With every word, the weight on his shoulders grew lighter. The girl didn't care who he was or what he owned. To her, he was just a man who looked sad and needed company. Then the girl asked him a question that stopped his heart. "Do you have someone waiting for you at home?" Daniel shook his head slowly. "No," he said. "I have a big house, but it's very quiet." She frowned. "That's not good. Houses shouldn't be quiet all the time." Her mother smiled sadly and explained they were new to the city. She worked 2 jobs, and some days were hard. Daniel listened, really listened, and suddenly his problems felt different, smaller. He realized loneliness, didn't care about money or status. It touched everyone the same way. Before leaving, the girl reached into her pocket and pulled out a folded paper. It was a drawing of 3 stick figures holding hands under a bright sun. She handed it to him. "So your house won't feel so quiet," she said. Daniel's hands shook as he took it. He watched them walk out into the snow, and for the first time in a long while, he didn't feel alone. That night, Daniel made a decision. He started volunteering at a local community center. He began leaving work early to have dinner with people instead of screens. He learned to sit, to listen, to ask the same question the girl had asked him. "Are you okay?" Months later, he returned to the same cafe. This time, he wasn't hiding. He was waiting to connect, to be human again. And as he sipped his coffee, he understood the truth that changed everything. Sometimes, the smallest voice carries the biggest healing, and the person who saves you might be someone who simply cares enough to ask.